So whether it is self-enquiry or whether it is a process of Vedanta, of studying Vedanta, they're arriving at the same thing, to just remove false understanding.
Your question is whether it's a process of inquiry, self-inquiry, or process of Vedanta, they arrive at the same thing. Now, we are not speaking of two different processes. Okay? Self-inquiry and process of Vedanta are not different. Vedanta, a traditional Vedanta is there. Okay? Which is taught by Shankaracharya and many Advaita masters. Okay? So Vedanta is a top-down approach to reality. Top-down. What is top-down? We have an experience of three things. Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. Understand? Myself, the world and God. There is a threefold split called Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. Correct?
Yes.
The top-down approach of Vedanta will systematically inquire into each of these. Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. Each entity. Okay? In Vedantic approach, the inquiry into Jiva is called self-inquiry. That's what Ramana Maharshi took one module out of that.
Okay.
Right?
Beautiful.
So they're not two different things. The Vedantic inquiry and Jagat and Ishvara comes with the understanding. To explain Jagat and Ishvara, there is an understanding called Maya is brought in. The Vedantic inquiry is a top-down approach where you understand Ishvara, where you understand Jagat, and where you understand Jiva. The understanding of Jiva is called self-inquiry. They are not two different, we are not speaking of two different things. Are we clear?
Beautiful, Prabhuji, beautiful. Thank you.
See, many people start thinking, oh, Vedanta is different, self-inquiry is different. Nothing. The question is where you start. Vedanta starts from top-down, looks at a Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara, speaks of, understands Ishvara, understands Jagat, and understands Jiva. When you understand Jiva, the same Vedanta inquiry becomes self-inquiry. We are not at all speaking. There's only one process. Of course, process of Vedanta is called Prakriya. Right? Prakriya means inquiry process. Vedanta has many inquiry processes. Out of many inquiry processes, one Prakriya is self-inquiry.
So in self-inquiry, Prabhuji, can you explain with an example how we can eliminate the fault and arrive at the self?
Okay. So, there are many Prakriyas, okay? In self-inquiry itself, there are many Prakriyas. So, your question is, how do I eliminate a thought? You cannot eliminate a thought. You don't have to eliminate a thought. Right? The whole process of eliminating a thought is giving a reality to thought. You can eliminate what is real. Correct? So let us say there is a person who is walking and a ghost is following him. So he is afraid of the ghost. Then he will go to a magician, mantrika. Then as a ghost is following me, what to do? Then magician says, go to a burial ground, smashana, dig a pit and bury that ghost and then go. The ghost will disappear. Right? So then what he does, he goes to a burial ground, digs a big pit, buries that ghost and closes the pit and walks away. The ghost is still following him. Why? The ghost is nothing but his shadow. Understand? You cannot dig a burial ground you cannot bury the shadow. Because shadow has no existence. Right? Thought and world are like that. So we have to understand shadow as a shadow and not even be bothered about it. That's called Vedanta.
Got it.
The moment you try to remove the shadow, no matter what you do, it will follow you.
But when you say it's not real, even the world or even everything that we see around, if it's not real, is it imagined or is it just a temporary appearance because of awareness?
See, this question of is it not there? It's a I would, at this point of time, I'll say it's a dream. Okay. When you're dreaming something, the dream has a reality of its own. But whether the dream is real, it's not. So if in your dream you're asking a question, I'm feeling the dream which is tangible. There's a dream tiger. Then at that point I can say it's a temporary reality. That's all I can say. Then I can say it's not real, wake up. Right? Whatever answer I try to give will be within the domain of the dream, which will not be satisfactory. The only answer I can say is wake up.
Agreed.
Wake up. When you understand dream as dream, you're woken up.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. So here I'll tell you one analogy I'll give, right? People say Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. The world is unreal. Correct? The world is nothing but like a snake superimposed on a rope. Okay?
Okay.
So now, meditation approach is remove the rope. The rope is nothing but thoughts. Right?
Remove the snake, you
sorry?
Remove the snake or remove the rope?
No, remove the snake, sorry.
Snake, yes, okay.
Right? Remove the snake. So remove the thoughts. Drop the thoughts is what people say in meditation, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So the Vedantic approach is not removing the thoughts. Then you are giving a reality to the thoughts. Vedantic approach is to inquire into the nature of thoughts. Okay? The inquiry process is what is called self-enquiry or Vedantic inquiry. This is called prakriya in Vedanta.
Okay.
So prakriya is systematically looking at our thought process and our appearance in a systematically looking way. By looking, we'll ascertain, oh, this is not there. Correct? So I'll tell you Vedantic prakriya in some simple way. Okay?
Okay.
So you are going in a forest. You looked at a snake and you are afraid, scared. You start shouting. Okay? So you say snake is very real, very tangible. I'm afraid. Your fear is real. You are experiencing fear. You're experiencing snake also. Right? Experientially real. Okay? So then a guru comes on the way. Okay? So then what will he say? Remove the snake and see the rope, he'll say. Will he say that? The meditation practice is telling you, remove the snake and see the rope. Right?
Yes.
The Vedantic approach is not like that. The Vedantic guru, master, will say, oh, my dear, you are afraid of snake? Very good, there is a snake. So first prakriya will ask, is the snake moving? This is a prakriya. I'm saying the systematically how will unfold the truth. So, is snake moving? What you're saying? What is your answer?
No.
The snake is not moving. Then you say, still I'm seeing the snake. Then the Vedantic master will ask, oh, snake is not moving. So wait for some time. See whether the snake is moving. Then you will compare, no, I have not. I waited for half an hour. Snake is not moving. Correct?
Yes.
So then the Vedantic master will say, oh, snake is not moving. Do you think it's alive or dead or sleeping? What will be your answer?
Perhaps dead or sleeping.
So it's either dead or sleeping. Correct? So the Vedantic master will say, throw a stone on that. Let's see whether the snake moves or not. You throw a stone. The snake doesn't move. Then you'll say whether alive or dead, sleeping.
Dead.
So it's dead, you'll say. Okay? Understand? So these are, I'm saying whenever each of them, I'm giving us an example of prakriya. Right? Direct way of verification. So then Vedanta master would say, okay, if the snake is dead, why are you afraid? Go and touch it. Then you go and touch it. Then you understand it's a rope. Right? The Vedanta master has never said you remove the snake from the rope. He is systematically uncovering the aspects of the snake.
Yes, very, very beautiful, Prabhuji. Thank you for that.
Correct. So, that is the process of Vedanta. The systematically uncovering various dimensions of what we experience through a process of negation, neti, through a yukti or technique, a methodology is called prakriya. Okay. So that prakriya will lead to, then you will come and, there is a snake was not at all there. But if you look at this rope, it still appears like a snake only. Because it's appearance, perception, there's no snake there. Similarly, when systematically we remove the world or uncover the world and uncover the world will appear to be there, mind appears to be there, but then you understand there's no world, there's no mind, there's only Brahman. We are not removing the world, not removing the mind also. The world and mind is Brahman only.
Thank you, Prabhuji. That is a lot to digest. Yes, it's pretty. It's like a revelation. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so this is actually what we call as Vedantic process. See, if you don't go through a proper Vedantic process or wrongly understanding Vedantic process, you'll go somewhere. And you start reading many spiritual books and spiritual books, they'll try to help you to, they are trying to remove the snake. You cannot remove the snake. To remove the snake is a trap itself. Because to remove the snake, you have to give reality to the snake. When there's no real snake, why would you give reality to the snake? There's no world. There's only Brahman. There's no mind. There's only Brahman.
Thank you. Yes, this is, thank you. This is, very helpful.
Okay. Any other questions?